Hello guys, welcome. So today I want to make a video talking about studying from the masters and studying from reference, also studying from can be pictures, can be old masters painting. And some of the mistakes a lot of us do is when we study from reference of old painting, we just make a drawing or replicate the painting, and most of the time that only improves our hand to eye or eye to hand precision or coordination. So most of the time we gain little from it, especially we that are into animation, 2D animation, 3D animation, whatever. Even digital painting, it limits you. So one of the things you see when big studios make animation and they're studying references, they try to bring that references into their style so it is replicated well. For example, this is one of my paintings, and it's like a study of J.C. Decker's work, and you can see how I converted the whole thing into my style, the way I work. You can see the light and the three fingers. Most of the time when I draw characters, I like to limit them to 3 fingers, so that is not a mistake. And you can see how I converted the whole light in his nose, because I was not drawing exactly his character. I kind of created my own character on the side, but made use of some of the reference in the video. You can see I made a mistake in this area. The belt did not go over. That was a mistake. So rather than just copy, like this is an old study I did of Sergeant's work. I painted this, so I can do this. But one thing I realized is it just helped me improve my art, my painting. Like my paintings look traditional, but what we really want to do, especially we in animation, is to replicate that in our style, so it will be easy for us to know the reason or the logic behind the idea, the way the lights works, rather than just placing it, copying it in this unique way. And for most of my painting, this is how I made use of it. Especially if you look at the works of John Azaro, Sargent, I'm trying to J.C. Leyendecker also, the way he works with the painting is adding juice. It's easy to say, it's easy to say the light is coming from this side, and then we have our shadow here. It's easy to say that, but to make the work unique, then we have to play with all those things. If you look at the works of John Azaro, the way he plays with the light, you wonder where exactly is the point or the direction where the reflected lights and the direct light, maybe there's some extra light on the background coming from. So that was what I was playing with, and I realized rather than just make a painting, a copy of John Azaro's work, especially when I'm making my own animation, rather I will just use that style and bring it into my style, use the logic behind the painting, rather the way you can see here, the way Sergeant likes the work. This is mine. I'll show you Sergeant's work so you see the difference. The main thing is to get the logic, their reasoning, the reasoning behind the painting. Why is the light here? And then you replicate it in your own drawing. I remember when I posted this on social media, some people were like, were surprised, especially on Twitter. This is Lumitera rather, but he created this sweet visual. It's appealing because the light is coming from this direction, but here there's some extra light, and some light you have to wonder where exactly is it coming from. So rather than just make a copy, look at the painting and understand, try to think of a way to replicate it in your own work, and that will help you improve not just your style, your reasoning, the logic, and to make your work appealing without relying on the masters. Some people, when they want to replicate the same thing in a painting, they have to go over and go bring back the reference. But when you know what you are doing, a lot of my painting these days, I don't even look at reference anymore because I've just replicated the whole idea. Okay, we have lights coming from this side, then the next thing I'm doing is, okay, main source of light from the back. You can see the shadow covers this path, and then we have this beautiful reflected lights on the form. Just a way to make the painting appealing. Don't fall for just replicating the master's work. There's only one sergeant, and there will only be one sergeant. There will only be one JC Leyendecker. There will only be one the Vilpo. There will only be one Glenkin. But you coming out unique, bringing the logic, the reasoning to your video, to your painting, to your artwork, will make all the difference. This is, I think, if you check Shorts or TikTok, you see where I posted the time lapse for this. So I want us to push our work further. So one of the ways we can do that is to replicate the logic, the reasoning into our painting. So in my next video, I'm going to be showing us the reasoning behind the light and how to create dynamic lights for our paintings to go beyond nature. If we're only looking at nature, we have direct light, call shadow, reflected, cast, and this will just limit us because everybody is familiar with this stuff. But then we have to learn how to manipulate this stuff to create something so unique that it holds the attention of the viewer, and they'll wait a while and they start to reason what is the logic, or why is the painting so appealing. Like if you look at this work by JC Leyendecker, you see how interesting and how it grabs the attention of the viewer. Nobody really looks like this in reality, in the real world, but he has manipulated the visual so much that it grabs your attention immediately. So in our next video, I'm going to be making sure we talk about that and how we can manipulate paintings. We'll look at JC Leyendecker's work, we'll look at John Azaro's work, and Sargent's. Those are three of my some painters I really love. Also Peter Paul Ruben. So thank you guys for watching, and make sure you come back for the next video. Thank you.